So I have been missing a lot of our memes in our Discord, and I have not been paying too much attention to them. So before we get into the cards of the day segment, where we talk a little bit about the cards of the day, let's take a look at some of the memes that have been posted in our... Oh, this is actually I shouldn't click on this. Let me scroll down to different stuff. Let me scroll down to something else, actually. Whoops. Let me see. It was about to drive. It's about to drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. I see. I guess the classic meme too as well. You play Vanguard. You get in close into bed with somebody, and they dip on you because you play Vanguard. Fair enough.
I'm out of arrows.
What?
I'm all out of arrows. I don't have any more. So, I guess I'm done, right? All right, I'll be in the car. Stay safe.
No, wait, no, Hawkeye, wait, you're leaving?
Well, yeah, I mean, I need my arrows. It's kind of my thing, right? You guys got this.
How many arrows did you bring?
All of them, like 11.
11?
11, there are 100,000 aliens out there.
And I killed 11 of them. You're welcome. My arrow thing only holds 11. 12 if I really cram them in there, but it's not safe. Anyway, good luck.
I say he's so different when he's not acting. He's like it's so weird to me. It's weird. It's different. It hits different. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of cursing in there. I think I know these clips already. I'm not an early bird or a night owl. I'm a perpetually exhausted pigeon. Aw. This is how your girl be standing at the door waiting for you to put your shoes on after she spent 2.5 hours putting on her makeup. I guess if we had a girlfriend, that's for sure. When this guy's night down and your homie forgets his dead box, true. Slap him.
Is that you?
Pete?
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
She's married to the Muffin Man.
Hi, fellas. So, what are you guys cooking up here?
Oh, just Christmas cookies.
What?
Shut up.
Let me help you with that.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for him.
I see. Okay. Okay, this one's kind of okay. Okay, this one is not that bad. I like this one. This okay. Fair. Okay, business. Power Rider. This doesn't exist. I swear to God, this doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. No way. 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 No way this exists. No way. Cannot. I'm saying it cannot exist. It does. It does. God. Power Rider, Saban's cancelled Rider adaptation. Oh. Oh, God. But never used. Yeah, they abandoned it and they cancelled it. They were like, yeah, this is dumb. And you know what? No. Oh, God. Just. Oh, God. Oh. Instead of water, I put Red Bull in the back of my coffee maker this morning. I was halfway to work before I realized I forgot my car. Okay, fair enough. When are we watching this absolute modern classic? If you find a link for it for me, we'll watch it. I'll react to it, and I'll be, oh God. Get says, I like dogs more than cats myself. I have stitches on my face and arm from one of my dogs, but I've had like 3 dogs in my life and 6 cats, and 1 cat had baby kittens. Have you ever watched Kamen Rider Dragon Knight? Yes, Xander. Yeah, it was one of my first well, not Saban's version of it. I watched Ryuki. It's basically Dragon Knight, but not the English version. Not Saban's. No, none of Saban's stuff. God, I'm happy. I skipped over any of that during my childhood. Holy God. There's so much things I'm so happy about that my parents kept away from me. Growing up, oh God. Yeah, no way. Let's see. At least invite me out to dinner. Him, I don't go out with married women, but I'm your wife. I make no exception. Okay, this one's kind of good. It's corny, but I like it. Is your diet going well? Yes. Yesterday, I ate a whole pizza. Let's see. What's with the redesigned skins? It's so China can't take us down, but you're still a Chinese company. They can still censor you. Not if I do this. They moved to Singapore. Easy. It was CW, but really decent, and was really decent. No, it wasn't. I feel seen. Did you eat pizza today? How's your diet going? I didn't realize this till somebody sometime a couple years ago, but the 3 bears at the beginning of the Shrek movie, one of them you find on the floor of Farquhar's house. Brought this up because of the cookie earlier. Really? Oh, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense, doesn't it? He does go around like murking a whole lot of people. Genshin lore in Archon quests, Genshin lore in random item description for no reason. Yeah, you're like, yo, why can't we have this version animated? The Archon stuff is kind of boring, yeah. I don't know what that means to me. Let's leave them alone for a while, shall we? Oh, Dojin artist. Ah, I see. Doggo hardware, Doggo software. I see, okay. Yeah, I do agree with this. You get absolutely blinded by this. This is pretty okay. And Neo posted one. Okay, this was also pretty decent too. Yeah, I like this one. Her moving his head. Seraph Snow, it's you! Alright, let's go take a look at some of the other cards that we're going to be getting in the future in some of the collection stuff. So as you see, that is kind of a bit of a spoiler for what we're getting, but it's alright. Let's see here. We're going to have to scroll a little bit upwards. Yeah, let's scroll a little bit upwards. We're going to start with a couple of the June Knights first. Yeah, okay. So a couple of the June Knights first. for all the reveals that we've had today so far, it's gonna be the Fruiting a Jewel Knight Eustace. At the end of battle of this unit boosted cost, choose one of your normal units from your drop zone, put it at the bottom of your deck. I still feel that's so crazy to me. At the end of battle, it's boosted. Soul Charge 1. If you Soul Charge 1, you return this from the board to your hand, so you can use it for shield later. And then there is Vanguard Rearguard Circle. When your other unit is placed on this unit's circle, choose one of your opponent's rearguards with the same column as this placed unit and retire it. So you actually have a retire now. So now you can place them over your other previous set Jewel Knights that we've had from the previous collections, and it's super crazy. I don't know. Just from the get-go, it's pretty insane, and I'm gonna show you something real quick. This artwork though, I'm actually just gonna buy me a copy of this card. I hope we get an SP of this card, and I hope somebody reminds me of it. I want an SP of this card for research purposes, because I need to test whether or not the strength of the paper and the plastic always, it's perfect balance and stuff, because I need to figure out if it's good quality, yeah just saying, maybe. Of course, of science. Let's see. Dogman Tiles, Jewel Knight Sybil. When it's unit attacks cost, choose one grade 2 or less card from your hand and put it to your soul. So that does include orders. So if you do happen to run like grade 2 or less orders, you can also put those into your soul as well. And then you could draw cards. You can also put your quick shields as well that you probably have into your soul too, and you can draw a card. So you're trading in one card for another, which is kind of nice. When your other unit is placed on this unit's circle, so it needs to be called on top of this unit. Look at top 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to one grade 2 or less card with Jewel Knight in its card name from among them, call it to rearguard circle, and put the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. So this really synergizes really well with Ashley, because then you can end up from one rearguard call, you can get 2 rearguards calls potentially. This is pretty insane. Yeah, it is really good quality cards here. Yo, Eric, how you doing, homie? What's up? How you feeling today, brother? And we have Salome, Madame Elf herself. She used to be a leader unit, or like one of the prevalent units within Jewel Knights. So I'm gonna see how she does here. So once per turn, at the end of battle that its unit attacks, Counterblast 1, choose any number of cards with Jewel Knights in their card name from hand and call them to rearguard circle on other units. So you call them over stuff, and then if you call 3 or more cards, your opponent is grade 3 or greater, Soul Blast 4 and stand this unit. That's kind of insane. And then sands on Soul Blast, because as you notice, a lot of these cards soul charge cards from your hand, soul charge cards from your deck. It's really good. And then the other Jewel Knights that you're going to be playing in this deck too as well, also soul charge cards for you too from the previous sets as well. So this is so good. It actually creates like a super high octane multi-attack deck that even without force markers would still be pretty threatening. Not enough soul for Ashley and Salome. Yeah, you soul charge from your previous grade 2s, your previous grade 1s. All these 2 grade 2s also soul charge as well. So you're like, it's high octane gameplay. Plus you also have rewrites too. God, and that gives you additional soul too. And then there's also, it's not all, there's more. Auto, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle. When your other unit is placed on this unit's circle, so when you stride over it too, that also works. You can cut a last one. Your Vanguard gets plus 10k power and plus 1 drive until end of turn. Oh god, this is so insane to me. I don't even know where to. This is crazy. It's such a crazy card to me. When Ezel shuts this down? What do you mean? Oh, Ezel can't do anything to this though. Ezel also only shuts off stuff on Ezel's turn. Like, Ezel only shuts off your abilities only during your turn. Jewel Knights and most of Royal stuff doesn't have any defensive auto abilities outside of just using your PGs or anything. It's only during their own turn. Only during Ezel's turn. Let's see. Wiki World Elisa, one of the other great ones that got released, revealed for today. This is for their set 2 for Lyrical Monasterio set 2 support. This is when this unit boosts Innocent Happiness. If your Innocent Happiness is sung this turn, you may soul charge 1. I don't think there's much units in Lyrical for Loretta roll that allows you to Soul Blast much, except for Elmer, but I do probably think they will be getting some future support that probably might make them Soul Blast a couple of times, so oh well. Let's go take a look at Great Demon Emperor Dudley Rivers. So grade 3, Workavoid, 13k body, Gift Force. When your rearguard is put into your deck during your battle phase, lock a stand rearguard until end of turn. This unit gets plus 10k power, and if your opponent's vanguard is grade 3 or greater, discard a card from your hand, and this unit gets plus 1 drive. This is kind of insane, because if you do happen to have some rearguards, which do exist in Spike Brothers that do go back to the deck, of course, there's multiple cards that do so. And this also synergizes with Rising Nova, because Rising Nova can copy this card's skill, and then you can just lock Dudley Emperor in the back row, and then call the cards that go to the back to the deck in the front row, and then you just do a whole lot of pressure that way. That's so cool. So you can actually mix this with a whole bunch of different archetypes as well. So when this unit attacks, when this unit attacks, if you have no grade 3, if you have no grade 2 or less units, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, search up your deck for 1 normal unit, call to rearguard, open rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. So you can't have any grade 3s face up. So of course, you're just gonna always lock your grade 3s that you have on the board, and then you call, or lock the grade 1s you have on the board, and then you just call your grade 3s. So you can have grade 3s up, but no grade 1s or grade 2s. So that's that's crazy. So no grade 2s or less. So you need to lock all your grade 1s and stuff that you probably have used to set up with. So you just try to keep your grade 3s on the board then. That's so crazy. That's so cool. So when this unit attacks, so you get to call stuff out of your deck, and you also get extra drive checks as well, which does allow you far more hand. So let's take a look at some of the other grade 1s and 2s that they got as support. So we have all Agile Fullback, grade 2, 10k body, 5k shield. When this unit is placed on your back row center rearguard circle, until end of turn, this unit may attack from the back row. Sheesh. Back row center multi-attack shenanigans. And if this unit is placed by a card's ability, it gets plus 10k at the beginning of your main phase cost. Put this into your soul, search up your deck for 1 Agile Fullback, call it to rearguard circle, and shuffle your deck. So this can also be played in anything Spike Brothers related to give you some extra multi-attack, some Bull Spike shenanigans, some Nova shenanigans, just a whole bunch of really good stuff. And it also gives you way more multi-attacks as well if you're playing full-on Dudley, or if you're just playing anything mixed with anything else. This is a very good generic card. I don't know, they're getting so much good support. Spikes has so much good support nowadays. Let's see here. This is Machine Gun Gloria. I guess Kelly was taken. When this unit is retired from Guardian Circle, cost Counter Blast 1, call this card to open rearguard circle. Okay, that's crazy. I wonder if it would have been pretty okay if it said like, choose a copy of it in your soul blast it, and call this a rearguard circle. Would that have been a bit better, I guess? I don't know. Maybe it might have been too good. So the 1 CB does limit like potential other plays that some other mad scientists Spike Brothers can come up with, but that's okay. And at the end of battle of this unit, boosted a rearguard cost. Put 2 rearguards in the same column as this unit to the bottom of your deck in any order and draw a card. Put 2 rear guards in the same column as this unit. So itself, and you draw 1. And that also coincides with this card. Reverse. So when you rear guard, it's put into your deck during your battle phase. Lock out the rear guard. That stood 1 at least. Guess J.J will play Spikes? No, not at all. I think Spikes is one of my least favorites, to be honest. But I do like the aesthetic, but the playstyle is not something that resonates with me. It's one of the reasons that I've really got into playing it. I think on 0 it's more fun to play, like way more fun. But in TCG it's too difficult for my small brain to handle. I like dragon decks, you know, just spitting fire at things and just retiring stuff. I don't want to read and learn to play the game. I just want to kill my opponent's stuff. I'm too dumb for this game. Let's see. Amon's follow-up. Fu Ginlin. See, cost. Once per turn, put 1 card from your hand into your soul. You draw a card. Your opponent chooses the card from his or her hand, from their hand, actually, sorry. And put it into your soul. Then your opponent may draw a card. Restand the Vanguard. Nation. Nation Edition. Let's see. At the start of your battle phase, if your opponent has 6 or more soul, you may soul charge 1. If you soul charge 1, choose one of your units. It gets plus 5k until end of turn. The second part of the skill is kind of middling, but the first part that gives a bit of disruption, be it on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, I think it's pretty insane, because then you force your opponent to kind of get rid of pieces they might have not wanted to, because they have to do it. You have no choice. More Jewel Knight support, yeah, basically Xander, yeah. It's basically Jewel Knight support, yeah. Yep. Amon's follower, Ron Ginlin. The one thing I do want to talk about too as well, even though they are Amon's followers, they don't really need Amon to do anything. You can play this in any variant of DI and disrupt your opponent and also get the added soul charge as well. Let's see. Auto. When this is placed on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle, soul charge 1. Your opponent chooses 1 card or 1 rear guard and put it into soul. 1 card in hand or 1 rear guard put in hand. If they did not, or choose up to 1, they can also choose 0, and then you get to soul charge 1 if they didn't do that. If they didn't choose to put a card from hand into soul. It depends on the matchup. If you're playing against like something like Genesis, they'd be like, oh, why thank you, sir. You know what I mean? You kind of help them set up. It depends on what archetype you're playing against, because some decks need a particular grade 1 or grade 2 into soul, or like a particular like named card in your soul, and you're like, oh, well, I guess thanks, that kind of helps me. But sometimes it can have situations where you're like, oh, I only have like 1 or 2 cards and one of them is like a PG, and you have to like soul charge either the PG or something else, and it's maybe like a setup play for the following turn. It can get kind of crazy, you know. So they'll probably end up choosing maybe one of the rear guards. If they don't have that, they have to choose a card from hand. You know, it's crazy. Let's see. Demon World Marquis Amon, big boy himself, the big demon himself. Put 1 rear guard and 1 card from your hand and 1 card from your drop zone into your soul. Your opponent chooses 2 cards from rear guards. Oh, sorry, 1 rear guard, 1 card from hand, 1 card from drop to soul. Your opponent chooses 2 of each of those things. 2. 2 from hand, 2 from rear, and 2 from drop. You put them into your soul. Oh god, that's crazy. If your opponent did not put 6 cards into their soul, this unit gets +1 drive until end of turn. So, triple drive potentially. It also has a continuous skill. During your turn, for every 6 cards in your soul, this unit gets +5k. And if it's on Vanguard Circle, so it's a Vanguard Rearguard skill, instead it gets +10 on Vanguard. Nutty. And then continuous on Vanguard Circle, for every 6 cards in your opponent's soul, this gets +1 crit. Oh my gosh. so much pressure, so much power, so much just like actual pressure. So this Seraph Snow, Pure Light Snow, Pure Night Snow lookalike it's gonna be kind of dangerous to deal with because this is costless. You don't need to care about CB. You don't need to care about anything really. I can see this pair up with Number of Terror, Hope on Damp. You can maybe mix this with Charlotte. You can mix this with No Life King. You can mix this with just about anything really. Just it's crazy to me that like a lot of these clan collection cards, especially these last three, have been super impressive boss units that we've gotten so far on this expansion of set 4. So I can't wait for what they have for set 5, because I think next week we get Pale Moon and New Nectar, which is going to be Cecilia and Silverthorn Bouquet, possibly. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to the second one with Luquier, but I know for sure Cecilia is what we're getting for sure. I just don't remember what the second reverse unit was, but I think that's the last one except for reverse, a Raging Form reverse. Except for Raging Form reverse, unless we got that already, and I probably completely skipped, skipped and jumped over it. So alright, I guess. Next week is Raging Form. We got Raging Form reverse and Maelstrom reverse. Oh, okay. So next week is Maelstrom reverse and Raging Form reverse. I thought it would have been Cecilia. Okay, that puts it all in my heart then. All right, cool. So they're probably saving the best for last. The two plot maidens for last, I guess. I'm excited to see how those two turn out. I'm optimistic. Hopefully Aquaforce gets some love, because Aquaforce has been straggling since Thavos, and it'd be nice to see them get a dub this time. So Thavos was probably like the last relevant support they've gotten so far for at least the Western audience. And Eastern, they have Pursuit Assault, so they have all the stuff that they need. So yeah. Yeah, for you awesome people who are watching this YouTube video, be awesome, stay awesome. Thank y'all for tuning in and stopping by. I'll talk to you later. Till next time, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave in the comments which reverse is your favorite.